Hi, my name is Kinari Danielle and welcome to Happy Kinari. So this is my second video and I just want to say I'm very happy with the response that the first video got. I was on YouTube and I realized that I have people watching me from Canada, from the United States, from Belgium, from Rwanda, and from the United Kingdom. I also realized that Canada, Belgium, and Rwanda are probably all members of my family. So I'd like to say, hi family, how are you? Bonjour, muraho. That's pretty much all I can say in Kinyarwanda. So something really cool happened this week. I got an interview with CBC, which stands for Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. And it was actually with the French CBC here in Regina for their morning radio show, Le Point du Jour. It was with Ici Saskatchewan. So basically in this interview they were asking me about my relationship with social medias, why did I start a YouTube channel, and also why did I start it now. And I was able to talk about something that I was unable to talk about in my previous video, the Do You Boo Challenge. The Do You Boo Challenge is a challenge that was started by Shameless Maya, who is a fellow YouTuber. I'll put a link to her channel right below. She started this challenge for people to figure out what kind of life they want to live and to actually live that life, which, I mean, I had been thinking about it for months. I was thinking, maybe I should do it, maybe I should do it, I don't know, what will people think, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then just, you know, talking to myself and just, anyway. So, I started that challenge because the day she started the challenge was actually on my birthday, which is on June 8th. How you doing? And so yeah, that challenge was started on my birthday, and I kept on thinking, well, maybe this is a sign. You know, this is I have to start it. I have to start it. This is it. So I started it a month later, but I still started it, which is, you know, what really matters. So yeah, they asked me a bunch of questions. The interview was in French, and it was really interesting, even just being in that kind of environment. So I'm gonna leave a link to the interview in the description box right here, yeah, check it out. It was pretty interesting. So something else I have been doing during this the week, I've been making a list of things that I'm afraid of, and that list is pretty long. So as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it, I have it on both sides, and I have my notebook here that's still also full of those of all my fears. Anyway, I have too many fears. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be making challenges. So I am going to be doing my first challenge. Yes! My first challenge was actually inspired by my friend. So here's what he says in his post. I would love to see videos of you conquering your fears, i.e. video of you watching a scary movie. It would be pretty funny. And I had already been thinking of doing that, so I'm like, well, this is a sign. This is a sign, I gotta do it now. That's what I'm gonna do. I have decided that my first challenge will be to watch horror movies. So, what I'm going to be doing, I am going to watch one horror movie per day for 5 days. And that will be happening between August 30th to August 31st to September 4th. Now, what I need you to do is tell me, what is the scariest movie you've ever seen? What's the scariest movie you've ever seen? And I am going to take all those movie names and I'm going to put them in a hat, because I have a hat, and I'm going to do a draw, and I'll pick 5 movies from that draw, and I will be watching them for 5 days in a row, and I will be filming my reaction to those movies. So they better be really scary. Although they don't even need to be scary because I get scared with everything. So I'm not happy about this. I am not happy about this. I'm really actually scared of horror movies. My sister had this tradition where she would come back from church on a Sunday. She'd come back from church and she would watch her horror movie on a Sunday afternoon. Like, you're going to church and then you're watching a horror movie, and that's something that she did and she really liked it. And then I came to live with her and I was like, child, it's over. Like, forget about it. This is not happening. Goodbye. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. And I'll put all the suggestions in a hat, and I will film that too, so people will know. I'll even make my sister do it, so people will know that I didn't just choose like whatever movie that I thought would be less scarier. And I will watch them all, and I will film it, and I will post it on YouTube. So this is it. This is my first challenge, because my fear of horror movies was actually in my list right here. Like, I don't know if y'all can see it. No. Anyway, it's right here somewhere. It is. I can't stand horror movies. First challenge. We're about to be crazy scared. So yeah, that's it. So please, don't forget to leave your suggestions by August 29th, 2015. You can leave your suggestions here on YouTube in the comment section below. You can also leave it on Instagram. My Instagram is Happy Kinani. You can also leave it on Snapchat, which is also Happy Kinani. And you can leave it on Twitter, which is Kinani Danielle. So don't forget to also follow me, okay? You gotta follow me. So I pray that you guys be blessed. I pray that you be happy, and I pray that you be fearless. Bye.